I know. No, it's my job. It's my crop. Let go! I can't believe you cut my first wheat.
Take the garden fork on the way down. It's in the niche down here.
Okay, yeah. We are about to go and investigate the garden and check that everything we planted this year has grown. Rumour has it that there are far too many squash as usual, so Mark's taken the Ranger down so that we can put them in there. But I'm most interested in my crop of wheat. I have to warn you before we get down there that the second terrace was pretty much left to its own devices all summer, and that my wheat crop is completely woeful. Yeah, okay, we're going to see. Before I show you what happened, I need to make my excuses, which are that I planted this field after rotivating, and then as it grew, the weeds grew with it, and they all looked the same, and I had no idea which was wheat and which was weeds. So I thought, well, okay, at some point it's going to become obvious. And then I turned my back for about a week or 3, and suddenly the whole thing is weeds, and I have about 10 wheat plants, which is why to harvest my entire crop I have brought this basket. So now I have to kind of excavate my wheat from in amongst the weeds. Any farmers amongst you, I'm so sorry, except that this does show quite how good you are at your job. Okay, are you ready to get the combine harvester out for my wheat field, Mark?
I come with it. It's the combine harvester. It's a high capacity one.
Amazingly, this one that's I've seen in here that's not even ripe yet. No, this is my harvest. You can harvest just one.
There's one here.
I know. No, it's my job. It's my crop. Let go! I can't believe you cut my first wheat. Hey, I was supposed to be doing them long so they look really pretty.
Ah, okay. So I'll let you do the. Well, you have plenty, so I'm sure you'll
I've only got about.
You'll get a big bunch.
How many do you think I've got overall?
Plus this one.
10? 15? The aim now is just to make sure I've got more seeds than I planted, or at least the same, and then I haven't lost anything. Because if you remember, this is a rare breed called Emma wheat, which is one of the earliest forms of wheat, and I was very interested in trying. There's another one.
And then start harvesting the pumpkin.
Yeah, you harvest the pumpkins, because I can't lift them because I'm carrying my own pumpkin. See, there's a couple of unripe ones here. I think it's because they haven't had any sun from the all the weeds. Maybe I'll cut some weeds around the them. I don't even know the edge of my field. I know, if I start at this edge, at least I know that this is the edge. This is a shameful, shameful wheat field.
Il m'engrochit un bit. Hop.
Oh, there's another one.
So how many tons do you have?
I've got 4 heads so far. 4, probably, pardon?
4 tons?
No, not tons, 4 heads of wheat. 5.
I bought a feijoa plant yesterday from a plant nursery, and I already have 2 other ones, so I'm planting them next to each other so they cross-pollinate.
You really shouldn't have to search for your wheat.
I wonder what you're
Don't you tread on my wheat. One more. Here. Yes.
What are you doing to do with that, Timmy?
I'm going to plant these again next year and hope for a better crop if I look after them better.
Now I'm going to water it a bit. Get the water from the pond.
If they're,
Huh?
will they not grow if they're not ripe?
They might do, but they might have not such a good success rate.
This is a couple I think I'll never find again.
Well, if you make some space around them, you'll find them. You can cut the weeds around. How's your harvest?
Well, it's going better than I thought.
How many tons do you have?
7 million tons.
That's a lot. And probably make some bread. And feed Africa.
Yeah. I've finished my harvest.
Well, that looks impressive.
Well, I've got it behind my back. Yeah, and I have good news.
I can see a pile on your back.
I have good news. You know, I thought there were only about 10 ears of wheat.
Are there 11?
No.
12?
18.
Wow, that's impressive.
And there's still 2 ripening.
That's really impressive.
And it's possible I dropped one along the way.
Wow. Well, no doubt you're going to feed the world with that.
I am. The key is how many grains I get out of that.
How many loaves of bread do you think?
I'm not going to make bread, I'm going to plant them again next year because I don't admit defeat.
I see.
I'm going to sit here and shell them.
Might
Another
want to do
bonus.
that in the kitchen rather than here.
Why?
Because you'll pour grain everywhere.
I'm really not sure I'm going to pull grain everywhere.
But if you lose 1 grain, you might lose 50% of your crops. So that should be a shame.
Yeah, I don't need an expensive threshing machine to do this bit. Looking for more positives. You've got a little grain. I do feel Mark might have been right that I risk losing them using a basket and sitting outside, but when you're as heavily pregnant as this, you don't want to walk back up to the house to get a pot. Plus it's a gorgeous day for October, so just like to make the most of the sunshine. How's your squash harvest going?
Oh, I'm done.
Oh, are you?
Wait.
So there's not that many then?
Oh, was it?
You're just very, very fast.
Yeah, and I've left some that are not quite ripe, so they can wait for a little while.
What about the sunflowers? Should we harvest them as well?
If you look, we can harvest some.
If you want to cut them, I'll get the seeds out.
I can get a saw to harvest the sunflowers if you want. Yeah.
What are you doing, Mark?
So I'm harvesting the giant sunflowers, so we have seeds for next year. They're quite fun. And also the birds have started eating them, so yeah, we need to collect them before there are none left. I'll get some.
Yeah, it's very amazing to see what a scene.
It's a left-handed side, so it's the wrong side for me. The blade's on the wrong side, and also sunflowers are a bit too strong for it. So I'm just gonna do it like this. Que les t'aimes la chicorée, j'en mets une et que ça se garde bien. Voilà, et puis celle-là est bonne. Voilà.
You take the sun, Amy.
Yeah, I'm just hot.
It's in October, and the sun is here. Amy's a melancholy.
She's tired.
So how's your wheat harvest?
My wheat harvest is less impressive than the single head of sunflower here.
The good thing is that you can put the wheat harvest down to the fact that the seeds were probably bad in the packet.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And so next year it will be certainly a lot better. Now it's
Nice and fresh.
You're sure there are fresh seeds. So next year I expect a full wheat and several loaves of bread.
I'll do my best. But nice squash harvest. And we're not even finished yet, are we?
Yeah. Are we going to eat squash soup all winter then?
Yes, we are. We're still eating squash from 2 years ago. So, not bad for a Sunday afternoon.
Goodbye. That's nice.